Justin's success last night, was that almost family-like for the Gardiners?
Yeah, that was awesome. Growing up with him and my brother were really good friends, and I always knew he'd be a successful hockey player. He's a great guy as well, and I'm not surprised his first game went the way it went.
Name drop Lake Minnetonka and that band of brothers who grew up skating with you and your dad watching over.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, we played pond hockey together when we were kids on Lake Minnetonka, and you know, a lot of credit to my dad and his dad for making that happen. And to see another guy from your hometown play at this level and his first game be on the same team as myself, it's pretty special.
What does it do for the energy of the room, the bench, the group, when two guys get their first NHL goals in the same game and it's a big win?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I think anytime we win or something big happens, we score a goal, Dermott's one of the most excited guys on the bench, and I think that kind of raises everyone else's attitude, and the young guys bring a lot of energy that way.
I think you mentioned you're surprised that he wasn't more nervous when he got called up. And you look at that goal he scored, he was just jumping up in there. What has stood out as he's kind of taken steps and steps, and now this will be his 10th NHL game tonight?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, he's been looking great for us since he got here. He's a confident player, and didn't seem too nervous his first game, which was good. I think obviously I'm sure he was. Maybe he's not saying that, but you couldn't really tell, and kind of never looked back.
The ability to make the stretch pass, has that been a part of the repertoire? I mean, we've watched you all this time. It just seems more prevalent this season.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on who's out there, and I think when Willie and Mats are out there, they're going to swing and try to get open with speed, and originally was looking for them in that play, but Himes was the one to get open, and got a little bit lucky, but like I said, I think it just depends on the line. I think Babs wants us to get pucks in and get on the forecheck, which we've been great at all year, but sometimes you have to change it.
What has stood out about the last couple of games here? Very impressive victories on either side of the All-Star break. What have you liked about what the team is doing?
I think we're doing everything well, but especially skating really well, back-checking well, and not giving up so many odd-man rushes as we were the previous month or so, and that's led to a lot of success for us.
What do these annual dad trips mean to you?
It's a blast every single time. It's probably my dad's favorite part of the year, and he looks forward to it. I had mentioned potentially having my brother this year. He kiboshed that pretty quick, so I think, and that's speaking for all the dads, they just get super excited, and I think especially I was talking to Dermott about his dad, and scoring that first goal while he was in the rink, surrounded by all the dads, you know, they're high-fiving and celebrating, so it's pretty fun.
Does your dad have a favorite element of this trip? Is it being on just, you know, the games, the off days, or all the above?
Yeah, probably everything. I mean, Babs lets him sit on meetings sometimes. That's obviously a highlight to kind of, you know, sit in the seats we sit in when he's talking. And but other than that, I think it's just being around all the other dads, sharing stories of when we were kids, and even watching the game together. I'm sure that's pretty fun.
And the outdoor skate here in your first, I think, trip 5 years ago, if you remember back on that beautiful day at Central Park.
Yeah, that's we did that in Minnesota this year too, but that was a highlight for sure. Being outdoors, right where we grew up, and never forget that one.
Is your dad like a vet now? He's taking the other dads, the younger dads, under his wings.
You know, it was funny last night because Justin Hall, being from Minnetonka, he was kind of a, you know, looked after him a lot as a kid, and got to the airport, and he's like, "Is Justin gonna know where he's going?" And I'm like, "I'm sure he'll figure it out. We got guys that'll take care of him. Don't worry." So.